All right, what's up, guys? I am coming at you with another amazing case study for a brand, one of our clients that we helped launch on Amazon. So, this was a beauty brand, and I just wanted to share with you kind of what we did and how we made their sales explode after coming online. All right, so first off, obviously, got to share the results here. This was between January of 2024 this year all the way to March of this year as well, so a full quarter. They did a little over $320,000 in sales. So I'm going to break down everything, what we did for the brand, what were the hardships, how we launched, everything. So let's dive into it. So first off, this is how it launched. It was a beauty skincare brand selling skincare equipment, mainly in the eyebrow, eyelash category. Now, this was a tough one since we came across a lot of regulation issues. First off, it's in the skincare space, so Amazon's very careful about what product gets let in there. On top of this product also had a lot of electrical components to it, right? So there's a battery. Now, when battery's involved, it goes through another additional layer of process of compliance, right? So electrical components need certifications, and then also this product had a lot of medical claims as well, that were tied with it. So we were just working very closely with the brand here on the messaging, trying to get the marketing messaging across, but we can't, say too much about it to the point that we just continuously get flagged with Amazon. So there was a lot of hardships that we kind of faced on this, and this was actually supposed to be only 2 months of a roadmap. This is what we told the client when we launched, but it ended up taking almost 6 months, even to the point that, we were not even sure about the launch date. We had to move it along all the time. So luckily, our agency, we're in this private invite-only program by Amazon. I think there's only, 200 agencies in the entire world that were accepted. So we're one of them where we have direct access to Tier 1 North American reps. So reps directly from the Seattle headquarters. So what happened was we were working closely with them as well, just navigating through this landmine, trying to get it approved. So once again, skincare, there's a lot of compliance and regulations. Also, it's a medical device too, could be classified. So there's a lot of claims that Amazon needs proof of. So there was another layer of approval. And finally, it had batteries in it as well. So anything with battery has another layer of approval. So we had to do this basically 3 times, all into one. As you can imagine, that was a very long process. So eventually we got it pushed through and we got the product cleared. We logged the products so that if there were any issues, we would know ahead of time. We worked closely with our Amazon rep on this. So if any errors, any warnings came through, we'd be notified immediately, and that way myself, my rep, and our team can address it immediately. So this product, unfortunately, because of how long additional it took, this was actually launched after Q4, which is probably the worst time ever because anyone who's in e-commerce knows that Q4, especially in the skincare space, usually crushes it a lot in Q4. And we completely missed the mark. We were actually intending to launch it sometime in October. That way we had November and December to ride the momentum as well. So we had to launch after Q4. What happened was our strategy is we compiled all their top creators to do a massive, massive push for January. This was kind of a bit of a one-time exception. So once their Shopify sales died down, we just made them put it out as an out of stock on their website so that we can create a second wave of hype. This is not their best-selling product. This is one of their top-selling products for sure, but this is not their best-selling products. That's why they were okay with an out-of-stock angle and strategy here. We obviously talked with the client ahead of time on this just to make sure that everything flowed well. So what happened was we offered a 25% discount on the pricing on Amazon. Sometimes we can get away with running a coupon, but the thing is that if you don't have any reviews, usually Amazon does not let you make a coupon. So we just knocked it off the sales price. We were very lucky to get a slash out price effect, meaning that showed the original price crossed out to the sales price. That converts like crazy if you get that appearing on your listing. So we did a huge push, 25% discount. If you missed it, here's your final chance. We really wanted to create the FOMO and all the hype around it once more. We also did the same message for email and SMS. I believe during their Black Friday, Cyber Monday period, they only ran, I think it was a 15% discount. Once again, it's a great selling product, but not their best seller. So the best sellers, they ran a much bigger discount, but not this one. So we want to go more aggressive with a 25% discount. So here is essentially how we optimized it once we got launched, once the creators were on board, and once we figured out the angle and the initial marketing strategy. First off, we started optimizing it. We implemented our Amazon PPC strategy and also implemented our review strategy. So our goal was to help them get as many reviews as possible without breaking Amazon's terms of service. We do have a strategy around that, and it's worked very well across all our clients in any industry. With Amazon PPC as well, we just kind of went swinging out the gates. We went really hard on branded search term keywords just because we knew that a lot of customers would be searching for this product as well as they'd be searching for the brand name itself. So we wanted to make sure we captured all that spillover traffic and not let it leave up to chance and potentially go to our competitors. Next, we started to create variations as quickly as possible to have great momentum. So luckily, this product did come in different sizes and a few different colors. So that worked really well in this brand's favor. We already had those made, and we started launching them as well in quick succession. Just so that, once again, if you really want to scale fast on Amazon, just make variations. If you have more variations, that means your customers will stay on your listing longer, and the chances of them converting is higher. Next is we implemented a Q&A section. So once again, this is a beauty product that's an electronic device, kind of in the medical space. So there is a bit of educational aspect that needs to be brought in when someone goes to the Amazon listing. So a big hack that we always do is a Q&A section. So Q&A section, anyone can add this in. It doesn't have to be a genuine customer. So we actually had the team create the questions that they think customers will ask all the time, based on their Shopify data, and then we would go in and we would just answer the questions as the brand itself, right? So this way, when a customer checks the Q&A, they want to see what questions were not asked, what questions did they miss. Everything was all here to help them with the educational aspect, which really improved conversion rates. Finally, we sent an additional round of emails to those who purchased asking for an Amazon review. Once again, we were very careful with the messaging. We didn't want to say like, oh, leave a review, here's a gift, right? That's against Amazon's TOS services. So we had a very unique flow and messaging around it where we asked for a review at the same time without going against Amazon's terms of service. So once the honeymoon phase was over, 60 days in, so this was probably around February, we immediately moved to UGC ads. So we had a lot of keyword data, a lot of good sales data, and we moved to video ads as a result. This was big because the brand had a huge content library, and the founders were also involved in making a lot of the content themselves. So right now, video ads are crushing it on Amazon. I believe they will be crushing it for a very long time. UGC ads crushing it even more just because it is very engaging, it's very relatable, just like how if you're running your Shopify brand, you would have UGC ads as well. And then finally, the next level up is getting the founders to make the UGC content themselves. So this is how we essentially scaled them up like crazy to 320K in 3 months. And right now, they're basically, momentum is not slowing down. We're actually adding all their other bestsellers in as well now. So we're going to build a full brand. We're going to start building their Amazon store as a result. And this is probably going to be easily a $5-6 million a year channel for them in their very first year. So hopefully this helps you explain what we did for this beauty brand, how we got $320,000 in sales in 3 months after we launched. What were some of the problems we faced and overcome. So I'm not going to say it was all sunshine and rainbows here, right? But if there is a problem, our team steps up and works through it. We problem solve. That's what we do. That's what we're good at. How we launched it, positioned their product, and how we actually scaled after the launch. So if you have an e-com brand and you're thinking of getting to Amazon, but you're really not sure what the next steps are, just reach out to me, shoot me a DM. I'm more than happy to have a chat and just kind of walk through what the process entails. All right, cheers, guys.